Untitled Chapter from Mike'sGuitarLessons.com, and that's what we're going to be learning in this first video for Lit's My Own Worst Enemy. Now, this one pretty much uses power chords all the way through. It's going to be in standard tuning, and for the most part, like I said, we're using power chords, but at the very beginning, we're going to be using octaves, which is basically, let's say our first octave, what we're going to have is going to be this right here. We're actually only on there for just a split second, but you're going to start off on the 6th fret of the A string playing this note, and your third finger, instead of like on a power chord, instead of playing the 8th fret of the D string, we're going to play an octave. So instead of playing that note, you go to the G string and play the 8th fret there. And what happens is you're playing the 6th fret of the A string, the 8th fret of the G string, and it's the same note except they're an octave apart. The string in between, the D string, gets muted by your first finger, so you don't want to press that down with your first finger, you just want to let it mute, like that, okay? So that's your first couple of notes you're going to play. You're going to strum that just like a chord, and you only want those two notes to play, so you want to mute the other strings. And as soon as you play it, you're going to slide up one fret to 7th fret on the A string and 9th fret on the G string, just like that, okay? Now, once you get there, then you're going to strum that chord again, and then each time you strum the chord, you're going to let the pressure up on your left hand so that both notes stop. It's going to sound like this. Okay? And basically, if you count this strum down here along with the slide, you have 8 strums. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Alright? Now, after you've done that once, you go back to the 6th and 8th frets, and you're going to do the same thing, basically. Strum that octave and come up one fret. But this time you're only going to strum it 5 times. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a couple of power chords. So far we've got this. And now we're going to go on to this power chord. You're going to put your first finger on the 7th fret of the E string, and put your third finger on the 9th fret of the A string. Okay? Now you're going to strum this chord once, and then go down 2 frets to 5th fret on the E string and 7th fret on the A string. Okay, so just like that. So all together we've got this. Okay? Now you're going to do that 4 times before the lyrics come in. And a little bit, I think after you play it 3 times or 2 times, the other part that I'm going to show you comes in. So if you had somebody else you could play with that could take the other part, that's where they would come in. And we're going to learn that other part right now. So just to recap, though, this was the first part that you're going to play. You basically do that 4 times in a row. Now, the other part that comes in after a few bars is this part. And you repeat that over and over again. And that actually keeps going during the verse. So there's quite a bit of use for these 2 progressions throughout the song. So what you're going to do here, these are all power chords. You're going to start off with an E5 or an E power chord. What that basically is open on the thick E string and 2nd fret on the A string with your first finger, playing that note. So, okay, now what you're going to do here is start off just strumming that chord twice and then stopping it. And you can let the pressure up here, but you can also touch the strings down here so it actually stops really fast. Okay, so then you're going to strum it 3 times, and then you're going to strum it 3 times again. So far it's going to be, okay, and you're going to strum it one more time, or you're going to strum that chord, but you're going to strum it twice this time, and then you're going to go to your other chords. So everything on this E5 is going to sound like this. Okay, and then we go to our next chord, which is 2nd fret on the A string and 4th fret on the D string. Okay, you're going to strum that chord once. Remember, just those 2 notes. And then you're going to go open on the A string and 2nd fret on the D string. Okay, remember, you mute everything else. Okay, so make sure you mute all the other strings or it's going to sound bad. So that's what you play at the end of it. So that whole thing right there is going to sound like this. And you just keep repeating it. You actually repeat that all the way until the chorus. So if you're watching this on the website at mikesguitarlessons.com, go ahead and go to the second video to learn the rest of the song. If you're just watching it on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. If you want to check out the other videos, you can go to my website. And thanks for watching. Good luck playing the song.